Yo, yo. Hold on. Mic is on. Week 40. Sunday sample flips. So we got a special week this week. First time of making a. No, I'm gonna grab my own mic because
A lot of leaning.
thought I had it. Alright, so plan for today. Got sample for this week is the first time I had a sample that's just made from scratch. So this was made. It was just playing. I was playing Rhodes. Playing through some pedals. I'll find the original. I also put this in the Discord. Have just the keys or just the guitar. This is a different kind of sample to work with this week because we're just playing around. We don't really have. I mean, there was a beat we were playing to when we were going.
The music way louder than your.
Check. Should be better now. Not better?
No.
I think you might not hear the voice in the headphones. If I turn that on, then you could hear me talking.
Oh hell yeah!
But
That's perfect.
yeah, we can't hear ourselves talking. It's just getting picked up on the stream, and we just hear what's coming through the
Now,
computer.
I got you.
Audio was solid. Okay, bet. Was good to L Stewart, Carrie G. But yeah, I was just saying the sample for this week different to use. I remember DMG was saying for the sample flip last week, like, oh man, this is hard to work with because it doesn't have like a key that it sticks to. But this definitely doesn't have a key it's sticking to, at least definitely not intentionally. And yeah, it's just kind of loose. So there's so many ways you could go with it. I'm excited to hear the sample flips for this. We got Banks pulled up. What's good? So yeah, that's what I'm, playing in the background here. Was the material people had to work with for this week. You know the deal. Just make a beat, a song, a track with it. Incorporate the sample. The sample should be the main ingredient of what you're doing, but you can, add other samples, other stuff in there as much as you want. But yeah, I think we could probably get started. We already got Bill Stewart, Carrie G. I think we can get into it. When Father Mango is in the cookout, it's special. It's a special occasion. We're on week 40.
Yeah.
40 weeks of doing this is crazy. F the bear, what's going on? Is that a sports thing? Alright, let's see how many submissions we got. Like a good. Yeah, bro, it's definitely a nice group of people doing it now. Like, I mean, it's always been, a couple submissions coming through. You would get at least, 2 or 3 because it would be one other person and me. Usually a couple other people. Yeah, let's see how many we got for this week. I love people participating and just being able to make it happen. So we got somebody submitting two flips. So bottomless was the first. EMG, EMG again. Carry G. Thanks. Okay, yeah, that was a sports thing. No, I'm not a Vikings fan. I'm not a football guy. I just like basketball. Basketball is really like the only sport I kind of enjoy watching. I haven't been keeping up with it for the season. I really just watch when it's like playoffs time for the most part, or when it's like a Christmas games or whatever. Yeah, we got 7 submissions, 7 flips for this. Playing the sample, so you know what people were working with. I'm excited to hear these flips. Maybe
Bring it
before
on.
um talk at all about making, but that like maybe
Sure.
from your side, what was the sample like, or
The,
just that
and
session?
making that. This is Cash, but also first time she's
Yeah, she might
to
have
a
been on here
cookout.
before.
Yeah. Uh, it was just effortless. I was knocked out. It just had a nice flow, kind of parts.
It's because that's a different way than you.
Yeah, I don't. That's not inside what my aesthetic is, but I can hear what's happening. Familiar with how Mango likes. So I'm doing that all right. Uh, and so I just try to fit into what the vibe is, And I was knocked out at the sound. I like how I like how it's recorded as well. He August likes to bring like the guitar just plugged right into the board, and that's a sound that I
Yeah,
just adore. That immediate, pure electric guitar just going through the
I
board.
really think that's just the way to do it with how technology is now. Because I can just get that pure recording of the
Yeah,
guitar, and you can take that, put it in any direction. I put it in the Discord for you guys to work with. That's just the clean guitar sound. Except some parts had the pedals, some parts were reversed, but there weren't any effects or
yeah. In general,
distortions.
it's just there's just a quarter-inch cord going from the guitar just straight in, and it was just easy breezy. And I think that vibe comes through
Hmm.
in what you hear.
Oh yeah,
And now I'm dying to hear how what people came up with.
L. Stewart said again. He said, "Great guitar vibes. Reminded me of Sonny Sherrick
Oh
or
right,
Chirac. How do you
Chirac.
Chirac?
Sonny Chirac is
One
a
of his
cat.
favorites.
He's
Yeah.
an outside cat, and he's a in that jazz idiom, but is not what I would call like a jazz bow guitar player out of you know kind of Barney Kessel, uh, Joe Pass kind of way of playing. He's a soul player, and when he first time I heard him, I I understood what he and I was completely done. That was within 5 years ago the first time yeah
Dang.
play. I think he's great.
Yeah, I should check out some more. Another thing is your playing reminded you of was when I sped it up and you
Hmm.
heard some of it sped
Oh
up.
yeah,
It was like, what, Fred Frith
yeah.
reminded you of some
Fred
stuff.
Frith playing. If any of you guys know him, he's a great guitarist and violinist. And man, he plays on a tune called King Kong, and it has sped up guitar on it.
By the Residents. It's a
Yeah.
Residents.
And it just fucking beautiful, beautiful thing that is. And then the way August has this, the guitar treated, I'm getting all those sounds. It sounds so much like it was recorded.
Yeah.
I was.
Check out. You got to make a list of musicians too, because if you're pulling guys out like Sonny Chirac, you must have some other guys loaded up there.
Yeah, I would think he's not a go-to name for guitar players unless you're tapped into the kind of free players and the outside cats.
This world needs a hero said I'm recording a track on their MPC, tracking a bass guitar, got the stream playing in the background, sitting nice in the mix. Have to sample the stream, and most definitely sample the stream.
I don't know.
Sample everything.
I don't know what any of that.
So they're recording something. They're playing music.
Okay.
On the MPC, like a drum machine.
Okay.
Track. He's playing the bass guitar or whatever.
Okay.
And he's playing us in the background. He likes how we sound with what the other ingredients.
Okay.
So he's saying he's gonna sample the stream.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
just us talking will throw it into.
All right. I now get it.
Yeah. Break it down. All right. Let's get into it. Excited.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bottomless. First submission for this. Go. All right. That was submission number 1 from Bottomless. With some unexpected vibes. Bottomless has been switching it up. Still kind of keeping it boom bap hip hop, but bringing it in other directions. Like, I don't know, the synth bass that was going on there was unexpected, and just the kind of spooky vibe. Like, I feel like I've never heard something this spooky sounding from Bottomless before. And then keep in mind, I'm listening on like the super cheap airplane headphones you get for free on the airplane. Because I need to get another set of nice headphones. Yeah, I like the great vocal sample. Yeah, I really like the way that vocal whatever that was came in.
Mm-hmm.
That was nice. I like the percussion, like that bell or whatever was happening. That was nice.
Man, that was for me. That was the highlight that stuck out.
Yeah,
because it's something, man. And some of my favorite tracks have a move like that where you take a very hyper articulate sound like that, and it's way upper register frequency, and then hard pan it, and sounds kind of like a typewriter that's going.
yeah,
And then moving that, having sort of another session of it without the best. For me, that carried the tune.
yeah. There was
And
like
did it, yeah.
a bed of ambiance,
Mhm.
sample and everything that just like cuts through.
Yeah, and it's a nice move. It really makes the track work better to have that as an odd anchor.
Yeah. All right.
As far just to
Yeah.
think,
Go ahead.
I had a hard time hearing anything about what the sample was originally, but I'm also it has to be pretty obvious for me to hear it because
Right.
there's a lot of things happening to it. Then
I kind of had
I
that
can't
too.
follow it.
I heard it in the intro when it was coming in clearly, like I could hear the
Yeah.
guitar bits. But yeah, when it came in, I was like, okay, it just got turned into ambiance that I can't really detect.
But
think
I
was
dug it.
Yeah,
man.
I dug it.
Yeah,
All right,
no
shout
doubt.
out to Bottom. Let's get started off. Got a question. Metzger gonna. Oh, that's gonna have to be.
Yeah, I mean, I've played shows in Portland, and
didn't they? Yeah, they love you in Portland, right?
Well, I don't know
No,
about that.
I think they went. All right. Something like that, where you went back later and people were still talking about the show.
I can't.
Or that might have been.
It could have been somewhere else, but Portland, Oregon, I know, and I've probably played other places, in Oregon, but I can't think of.
We got a submission from EMG. As submissions again. Yeah, we're gonna play.
Check, check. Yeah.
All right. That was DMG. On this one, I kept part of the that little rabbit, like little note. Wasn't percussion though. Almost beat like percussion. Kind of reminded me of what I hear. I like that. It just added.
And I could, I mean, it was, I could recognize particular what I think was the guitar part that hooked down a little bit, and it's it's kind of a lick that I really find personally, that kind of just the rhythm of it. Bum bum bum, bum bum bum, bum bum bum, bum bum bum. So it comes on the beat, syncopate, and as far as like a rhythm pattern for playing, that's something I really liked. And I loved hearing it turned into something really quite legitimate. You know, like
Okay.
It was, you know, it just sounds exactly a finished piece of music, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So I was real happy with being able to hear that and recognize what I think was the guitar line.
Okay. Yeah, I just had to turn the mic up. It was cutting out a little bit because I have a gate on it. When it goes below a certain volume, it doesn't pick it up, so it doesn't have fan noise or little jacket rubbing around noise. All right, that's so loud. So loud. Said use the part that use those movements that are part for me.
Yep.
Type.
Yep.
All right, well, we got DMG back at it. Double flips.
Double flip.
We got another flip. One is dark mango. See what we got going on, DMG. That was DMG's second flip. Said on this one, I took the guitar and made it into one shots, and then pitched them to middle seed, and just made a different composition altogether.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I could hear. I felt like I could hear that, and that it to me it sounded like, man, that's a lot of doing stuff.
A lot
to
of
it.
shaping it, yeah.
Yeah, and for me, I love hearing things like that where, you know, it's in there, and you've taken it somewhere completely else. It's very legitimate. I would say, I mean, both of those pieces both sound super professional to me. The only mild critique is, although I love that sort of transition piece that kind of sounded like a cicada that would kind of bring you into the next round. You know, it's like a kind of metallic thing that would swell.
Okay, I didn't notice that one.
Yeah, that would swell up and then kind of terminate, and then it would go back into the thing. I really like that as a move, and I would. It's for me a little bit of less is more with something like that. That's that strong. At least it was in these headphones.
Yeah.
And I would be curious to hear down the road if you know, were using that to see if maybe you have variations on that, or maybe that's just something you like as a move, you know. But I would be maybe a little more judicious
with the
in
transition,
using that particular sound, because I really respond to that. Dig it. But
yeah, it takes you to the next area, keeps you engaged. But yeah, if it's happening, I see what you're saying. Device. Yeah, I have a hard time doing less is more in general. But I know.
Yeah, you know what? Because get the fuck out of here. More is more. Less is less. I know about that.
Right.
So it's hard to. Yeah, I mean, I'm a maximalist when it comes to stuff like that, and that's why, like, you know, those loop pedals.
Yeah. Just
like in my sort of genre of playing, those loop pedals that they come back, like you keep adding to it. You can add, and it comes around and you do another thing. I just keep doing it. I just keep until it's just absurd. And I just get lost in liking to hear that, but I know the result is rubbish. So I intentionally limit myself to not use a pedal like that, or not use effects.
Oh, I didn't know that was kind of part of your reasoning for why you don't use that.
And also, it's just like that self-limiting idea.
It really expands.
This is where the infinity becomes more accessible. When
easy.
Yeah, and that is it's a little off topic for this track, but you know.
L. Stewart said, seriously though, we need to cut that mixtape family album on the 4th. Oh yeah, it's coming. It's coming for sure.
What I want to do, August,
is
we just do the family tour.
Family tour, yeah.
Yeah. And then
what's our target audience? That's gonna be good.
Please. Yeah, it's not good. It would be sort of the freak show audience, the people that just they line up want to see something that's not right.
Accessible infinity.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a book.
Yeah.
Family tour book. We got moves coming on the way.
Oh yeah.
All right. Shout out to DMG
Yeah.
for the bringing 2 flips, 2 plates. No.
Man, you're just starting to lay it out on the table. It's in goddamn.
All right. We got next up, Harry G. Yeah, crazy. Nice switch ups in there. I feel like I don't know if you did the sample stems or just took the whole sample and chopped it up. But I feel like I haven't really heard the keys sections in there until this one, or at least being so prominent.
Mm-hmm.
So I liked hearing that being a piece in there. And then the bass is just always stupid, even in these.
Yeah.
Even on these things, the bass still comes out crazy.
Yeah, I love the bass sound.
Yeah, took the whole sample and chopped it on SP. Yeah, there's something about, because that's what I did with mine, is I just did the whole sample and chopped it together. Because it's just something about doing that where it's just like, it's like it makes it more like when you're sampling a record.
Yeah.
Where it's just all together and you just take those chunks as they are.
Mm-hmm. I liked hearing, like, mostly in the first half, where it seemed like there'd be like a phrase, and then it would just flip over to a different phrase, and there wouldn't be like a. It just was nice. It would just hit on, and then there's a variation.
Yeah.
And then a variation, but not nothing to ease, to kind of help aid in making that happen. And I like that kind of abrupt.
Yeah.
And that works for me quite a bit, I gotta say.
Nice. And he says he ran it through 1970s Akai 4000 DS. I just Googled what that is because I don't know. A reel-to-reel tape deck recorder from the 70s. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Most definitely post a video
Yeah.
of experimenting with it. That is super cool.
Damn. Yeah, and I just dug the sound of it. And so far, all of these that we've heard, I like the feel of them. I like the flow and feel is really like everything just has a kind of in the pocket feel, not trying to be more than it is, and it's nice to hear. I dig it quite a bit.
Kind of those are the best kind of samples because so much with it just fine music. Kind of surprised to hear. So I guess he's saying that just the sample that we made and posted is like the best kind to work with because it's just so open. Which I mean that makes sense. But I guess I was thinking it would be more of a challenge, almost because it is so open and there's not a direct thing to grab onto. But
I hear it because you can with the way. I mean, obviously, I don't know anything about how the current shit works for technology, but from just being around it a bit, is that yeah, you can take a section and then you can transpose it very easily and keep the tempo right and create kind of chordal shifts. And I like that. That's very super interesting. My mind isn't like that, so I like hearing that.
All right, shout out to Carrie G for that last beat. Next up, we got submission from L Stewart. Except I was just grabbing this SP202. This is the device that L Stewart makes his beats on. And this device, that's what's coming up. What did you say? DMG said one more thing about the sample. When you have samples like the one you put this week, you can do with them is literally stop and repurpose them, pitch and repurpose. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, it's so open. I think it's more. Yeah, I could see how it's more open than what the kind of tracks we're regularly working with.
Mm-hmm.
All right, L Stewart coming up.
Yeah. Bam.
Woo. L Stewart. L Stewart. Bro, that was right up my alley. That was right up my alley. I love that. Yeah, that trip hop kind of experimental vibes. That's just, yeah. And that you did that, that you're doing that on this, crazy. How you're getting the bass to start sitting in there.
Damn. Yeah.
So
that's crazy. Dope.
Yeah, vocal chop worked super well. Yeah, that was fire, bro. That was fire.
And an aspect of it, this might be a stretch.
Yeah. Stretch it out.
But like it put me in mind of the feel of when you're working with something sort of like that Memphis hip hop that's recorded on a 4-track,
Yeah.
and you can hear it that it is a 4-track, and that there's our fidelity issues, and there's
Yes.
unsanded edges, but somehow that lets more soul come through for me, and I hear it, and I lean into it. I want to hear what a human being is doing, and that's what that gave me. And I really, I dug the use of psychedelia, the way that guitar would
just
really give you that beautiful seasick thing, and yeah, I thought that was outstanding.
Man, shout out to L. Stewart. Bass sounds as sampled in. I accidentally left source mix. Well, I liked. Yeah, I don't know. I like I said, on headphones, I can't tell how the mix is 100%, but the feel was good. It sounded good to me on here. I liked how the bass was sitting. And I just had to play it through the speakers for double check. It sounded right through the. All right. That was L. Stewart. Next up, got Banks, Pendon, and Wesley. Oh, crazy. Man. Oh my god.
Okay.
Madness. Madness from Banks.
Banks.
Back with a vengeance. He was gone for a while. He hasn't submitted for a couple weeks. He came back last week. Came back with this joint.
Man, Banks isn't playing around.
Oh man.
That was some cinematic shit.
Cinematic, a whole movie.
Yeah, there's a
with a sequel.
The sequels included.
The sequels included.
Man,
oh my.
I just thought that really moved. Number one, it moved.
Yeah.
And that's a weird word to use, but it man, it's very apt for what that was. It was, man, it made another thing that just sounds done.
Yeah, like I want to hear. No, I either want to hear somebody rap on it or like a real singer and powerful vocalist. Like I could hear a real singer on top of that too. But it sounds like a fully produced track for somebody to hop on and just.
And it goes all these places. It shifts. You think it might be some kind of coda, but no, it's an entirely different. It's just a right turn, and they all chug.
And that was the craziest of mixing together different samples, though. Like he's bringing in stuff with the string section, and then when he just puts that guitar stem earpiece on top of that, how it fits in, that was crazy. That was crazy.
Yeah. So really well done, Banks.
Yeah. Banks always bringing the heat for sure.
That's Cracker Jack.
Some strong 1970s. It was Cracker Jack.
That's Cracker Jack.
What is? I don't get it.
That's just an old-fashioned way of saying something's really good.
That's Cracker Jack. But even what are Cracker Jacks? I remember hearing those. It was
Cracker
like
Jack. That's like a
popcorn related.
Yeah, like a caramel corn with peanuts in it. It's a little fucking cardboard box with a sailor on it. I think you might have a little white dog with them, and that's what it was called. But then that term kind of caught on for a way to compliment something.
Cracker Jack.
Just saying it's Cracker Jack.
That's funny. I never heard that one.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Tendon, who threw in vocals from one of his favorite Little Sims tracks. Shout out to Lil Sims. She's a female rapper from the UK.
Okay.
Just for a little context, she's got some. Yeah, she's got some nice stuff. I really like.
All right, let's hear it.
All right.
Simmer, who got the keys to my blood clot? Bimmer, big time driller, monkey to gorilla. Who is this woman that I'm seeing in the mirror? Drink 42 and smoke cigar. Name one time where I didn't deliver. Silent figure, I was just on the ends, dropping gems with my friends. I got a 3310 and a pack of blems. Then got the gold, pull black, circle back again. Rapping when nothing progressive, what's happening? Ooh, pain tolerance couldn't break us. Pay homage if you respect how we came up. Cool. Trying to get to the paper. Hit it from Jamaica, might do me a favor. True. Big simmer, dipping 10 toes in the ice cold river. Bank got bigger, been a different species. Tunes in the locker, been waiting to unleash these. It's a no-show if you can't guarantee fees. I ain't got one threat to consider. Heaven and earth attached to one pillar. One. Rest in peace to Mac Miller. New Sims dropped to shake the whole shit up. What's next? We'll be here for months talking about prospects. And my job, yes, against her. I'm river resistant on my polyester. Run through the jungle, they shoulda never let her. Cuts and wounds I hope never will fester. Yeah, big art collector, silent investor, film director. Beating on my chest, going ape shit, putting in a grave shit. Ain't like what you make it, yeah, it is. Really right here. Yeah. Now we're swinging through the shit. The whole thing. And fuck it up. Cutting through the jungle in the all black fitted.
All right. Ken Don.
Wow.
Dope. Yeah, that was a short one.
Yeah, I could like that longer.
Mm-hmm.
I've not heard that vocal.
Right, that was your first time hearing any Little Sims.
Yeah, so that person has the shit.
Oh, yeah.
That's the real McCoy, and it just made me it just made me think of this show that August and I watch sometimes just to, I don't know why. This is kind of fuck with ourselves or something, called Rhythm and Flow, maybe? Is that what it is? Goose?
Yeah, the Rhythm and Flow show on Netflix.
Yeah, but it's in France.
Yeah.
And then it's so, like, when I just heard what you had chosen to be the vocal, I hear somebody who has it, that understands that words are sounds. They don't. They carry meaning with them, but they're sounds, and I loved how they did that.
Yeah.
And from watching that show, I don't think any of them get that. That it's a sound.
What,
any of them?
Just any of the people on that show, or any French rapper?
Any French rapper. I don't think they understand. Now this
but
is a harsh
they don't
criticism.
Understand, or it's just their language, though, because they
could be a little bit of both.
It's like a whole nother medium.
Yeah, it could be the language, but my God, it was a pleasure to hear somebody brand new to me, and then that really has it. And man, you created, I don't know what would be involved to do that, but you created a beat track that just sounded like she could hear it to me.
Yeah.
Like, and I loved how you let it kind of disintegrate a little bit, about maybe like 3/4 through, and a lot of the definite elements of your beat sort of fell away, and it gives the vocal this nice kind of shiny moment. So yeah, I really dug that.
Yeah, really nice. And then I think his bass lines are always incredible. I mean, everything is incredible, but just how he gets bass line to sit on top of everything and just sit right.
It was real seamless. I dug it.
Shout out to Ken Don.
Ken Don.
Now I gotta follow that.
Oh, dude.
Because I also did. I put some raps on my beat for this week, but I put my own raps. So here's what I got. Homemade.
You're not even from the
40.
UK, man.
I'm not even from the UK.
What are you thinking?
All right. Gotta play it.
Why you always wanna hate and hassle? When the time comes, you ain't up for battle. Slide the king behind the rook, get castled. Spin the record back, DJ asshole. Why you always wanna hate and hassle? When the time comes, you ain't up for battle. Slide the king behind the rook, get castled. Spin the record back, DJ asshole. Swimming sideways till I dry my cash flow. Sitting sideways in a daze, getting bathroom. You don't get the game, you ain't never seen the passwords. Love to hate, but hate to love.
I've got it backwards.
Call them out, they turn to Caspers. How we get that caddy off Tide money, that's the
Pastor.
Someday tides will turn on insensitive bastards. Wave the mic like a wand
Spellcaster.
Slow it down, why you always trying to go
faster?
Caught up in the mix,
Never make it to the master.
Faces off stunned, don't get hit
With blasters.
Smoke my backwood
With passers.
Just tell the truth, I appreciate the candor.
Candor.
We can get the party right when he walks on
indoor.
This right here is what I cried, sweat, and bled for.
for.
Shining up, no, I can't let him dull my splendor. Why you always wanna hate? As when the time comes, always hate. As when the time comes, slide the king, broken foot, still back to the asshole.
DJ has a history from such a character to the streets.
When sex from the lines, In this region, naturally, can't go and wind up trying to act. Sometimes you gotta it's difficult, hard to manage. Sometimes be a brick, just as all these bodies, Alice, I chance to have it. But we're going to the right shot, practice, take the top.
That's it.
Huh. What?
Well known be addict.
Hello?
Always wanna hate it.
Any other
Sim
audio just cut
who
out?
got the keys to my blood clot?
Oh.
What?
Oh, what the
What happened? So we got
audio is coming through.
Bimmer,
It's coming
big
through
time
on the
driller,
stream
monkey
still.
to gorilla.
Right.
Who is this woman that I'm seeing in the mirror? Drink
the
42
mic
and
is
smoke
happening.
cigar.
Alright.
Name one
I
time
think it's happening.
where I didn't
Audio is
deliver.
coming through.
Silent figure. I was just on the ends, dropping gems with my friends. I got a 3310 and a pack of blems. Then got
That's
the
just
gold
technology.
black, circle back again. Rapping when nothing progressive was happening. Ooh, pain tolerance couldn't break us. Pay homage if you respect how we came up. Cool. Trying to get to the paper. Hit it from Jamaica. Might do me a favor. True. Big simmer. Dipping 10 toes to the paper. Hit it from Jamaica. Might do me a favor.
Alright, yeah, it's not, I'm gonna that's not right, that's not helping. I'm gonna just turn the Scarlet thing on and off, so audio's gonna cut out for a second. Be right back. Hopefully things are working.
New Sims drop to shake the whole shit up. What's next? We'll be here for months talking about prospects. Staying on my job, yeah. Sir, and rain is against her. I'm river resistant on my polyester. Run through the jungle, they should have never let her. Cut
Hassle. When the time comes, you ain't up for battle. Slide the king behind the rook, get canceled. Spin the record back, DJ asshole.
DJ asshole. Stop shitting on these niggas, man. Come here. To the streets. Pasto.
What's the point in savagery? Trying to civilize a savage in this strange menagerie captive. Go ahead and write it up, trying to stay active. In these Hunger Games, you gotta tribute Katniss. It's most difficult not to harbor malice. Sometimes I can be a prick, just phallus. All these spliffs, my body's a disheveled palace. Got a chance, you better take it while you have it. Before it's gone, scattered erratic. Take a shot, pop, practice makes automatic. Take him to the top shop, well known be addict. Inhale till you green out and see static. It's one thing nailed in my brain, just keep at it. Put the pain in, they can relate to the sadness. Big puffer coat, stash an ounce in my jacket. Don't dig through the record crates, I just frack it. Why you always wanna hate and hassle? When the time comes, you ain't up for battle. Slide the king behind the rook, get canceled. Spin the record back, DJ asshole. Why you always wanna hate and hassle? When the time comes, you ain't up for battle. Slide the king behind the rook, get canceled. Spin the record back.
All right. Wrapping it up for the week 40 cookout. Are you always trying to hate and hassle?
yeah, exactly.
Each piece try to use it. Oh yeah, that can be what we do next. Yeah, that was a lot of fun to work with for sampling some just a homemade sample. And then I had a couple different flips of it. So I had I really rapped that verse on a different beat I did.
Oh, damn.
But then I went back and I heard this was the first beat I made. Sample. I was like, oh no, this is bad. So then I took that sample, put it back into the other project. I liked it better. Took parts. I took parts from a couple beats.
Wow.
Put them in there for that one.
I mean, hard to talk about because you're my lad, but man, I'm not a real lyric guy usually, but man, the text is great on. And I love the term DJ asshole, and I do.
Oh,
I
man.
love that.
Yeah.
And man, there's nothing quite like the burn of one of your own. That's what I pick up from what that is when like a fellow musician or a fellow, that's in the that's kind of like doing the same. I don't know how to say it good, but when you get done in like by somebody like that, that's in your realm, and
Oh, like it's talking about an actual asshole.
that's how I heard some of what that was.
Yeah, and that track. I mean, what it originally was is that I was DJ, or not me specifically. Like me and Antonio kind of came up with it. It was just like we were DJ. Yeah, no, we were DJ asshole. It wasn't like talking about somebody else. That was us.
All right. That's pure imagination on my part, but
that makes sense. And in the content, yeah, in this song is a little more like that, where it's not me. It's just like another character.
Got it.
But
Yeah.
he's on my team though.
I got it. Yeah. I dug the sounds I was hearing, everything about it.
Yeah, that was fun, man. All right, so I'm gonna set up the vote and board. So you submitted for this week. Sure that you're voting in the board. Can't vote for yourself because you don't have that voting in the vote for anybody else's beat. Vote set up. 40. Everybody who submitted made something this week. Hold up to the stream. Impossible to.
Man, 40. I didn't even know numbers went that high. That's big.
Girl. Samples. Yes, what could you expand on it a bit? Like sample our own samples? Oh, like everybody just gets sounds recorded from home kind of situation?
Okay. Yeah.
That would be cool.
I like the feel of that, August. Like getting different sources and stretching out.
Oh, that would be what would be crazy. Everybody gets their own little piece of material, one little sound.
Mm-hmm.
Or it could be a minute long thing, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody submit that, and then you have to incorporate all those different or beat.
That's even
But
better.
that would be a
That's
lot.
even better.
Yeah, I like that idea. If y'all are down for it. All right. Vote is up in the Discord. If you already know what your favorite is, I have to go listen back a couple times. Yeah, like a sample gumbo pot. Yeah, everybody just throw a sample in the pot.
And there's a thing that my brother Marshall liked to talk about. I think it came from a fable, but stone soup.
Oh, I think I remember hearing about that one.
Yeah, like it's
Where the people are all starving in the village and
they're
barge
like, oh,
in.
come on over. Well, no, this is different.
Oh, okay.
That really was stone soup. But this is like, oh, come on over, we're gonna have stone soup, and bring an ingredient, and then because the person that doing it doesn't have any ingredient, and so then everybody just comes in, adds different stuff,
Yeah.
and then stone in the bottom. That was the first thing. I like.
Oh, that was because the first thing is the
Yeah.
stone.
Yeah,
That would
Yeah.
be a bit of a stone soup situation.
yeah.
See the Mary G posted that video. Is experimenting. Whoa. Experiment and running audio. So is that gonna be going the SP? The SP is going into. Look. Yeah, so it goes into the SP goes into the reel to reel audio from. Yeah, how long have you had the reel to reel thing going? Is that a new? That must be a new addition. Yeah, that's fire. There's gonna be some crazy stuff out. No doubt about it. Have it for years, but never used it. Yeah, get into it.
Yeah.
I have, yeah, I have a lot of stuff that's just been lying around and never used. Yeah, it's experiment with it. It just opens up different new possibilities. Yeah, let's do. Did I ever show you the infinite delay loop on the SP404?
I don't think so.
Okay. If you're down, that'll be and hold on. Alright, camera on the SP it's not working.
I can be your camera.
About like
I'm
yeah,
good
that's
at
good.
it.
How about this? Okay, it's upside down.
Not bad.
I kind of like this angle though.
Yeah, that's action angle.
Action angle. I mean, gotta go. Property.
Hmm.
Properties. Wait, no, not properties.
Not properties.
But go to transform.
Transform.
Flip. Vertical.
Holy
All
shit.
right. That's how it's done.
My God.
Okay.
Properties.
So, this crazy infinite delay thing on here. Let me just go in here. So, get audio, recording in, mic. It's plugged into my phone. I have to make sure audio's coming through Ableton. Alright. Gotta plug this card in. Bing bada boom. Alright. We got audio. Yeah, I can mess with this little. I can't really see it. Mic level button here for the audio coming in. So can use that with this delay. Turn up the feedback. Turn it up all the way. it'll keep doing that forever. And then you can add in other pieces, like how you were talking about with a loop on the guitar pedal.
Right.
You can just keep building on it.
Yeah. Same.
Yep. So you just keep building on it, and then you can go to like a. I like going to different songs and then getting different bits from, or sometimes even just going to like YouTube Shorts or something like that, where you just like slide through. Oh wait, the audio isn't coming in
Isn't coming into what?
for Ableton, so that stream can hear it. All right, coming in now. And then this feedback, you can turn down parts of it, turning that knob back.
Right.
So you can just get some crazy stuff with this. So yeah, if you want to try, you just mess with this to get rid. No. All right.
It's interesting. It's like you're not previewing it.
No.
It's not intentional. It's just constantly going in.
Yeah.
And then when you let...
Yeah, just grab a little piece
just-
from the stream that's coming through, because my phone is playing audio the whole time. And it's just grabbing in random bits.
So what is the length of, I don't know what you would say, the sample?
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
But I mean, what is the length of, is there a limit to how long?
This is how long it can go. This is the
this
longest
is
the
it.
delay loop can go. It can
Okay.
go shorter.
Right. But that's the maximum.
That's the maximum size.
Got it. Okay. Do what you do.
I kind of like this loop. Go to a later section of this. Wait for this ad. I don't want to sample this Google ad.
Well,
Well, let's do it. All right.
Sign up for Robin.
damn.
Robin.
It just it's so jarring.
Sign up for Robin.
Yeah, I'm so naive. I'm like, nah, this is the thing. You hear that? Oh my god!
Oh, we got a drum loop. Drums get crazy with this. Yeah, you can get some really weird patterns doing the infinite delay loop with drums.
Damn. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Let me just go to a later section in the song, get some melodic parts on. I don't like that. Restart. I like that.
Why does it sound like it's kind of quantified? I don't get that. Like,
I mean, It's not quantified, but it just has to fit within that little loop, the little 2-second loop.
But it doesn't. I can't.
It doesn't
I'm not
quantize. Yeah,
I'm
no, it's not
listening to it.
quantizing.
Okay.
It's just recording it in, and it kind of fades in a little bit between the start and the ends, I think, when it
that's why
loops.
it doesn't have any kind of little jog.
Yeah, no
to it.
clicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part is nice. So yeah, I think this week we'll all send one sample that we'll use, and then combine everything in the beats. I think that's the idea for this next week. That'll be week 41. So let's all, everybody that's participating, if we can get your sample posted in the next couple days, by like Tuesday or Wednesday at the latest maybe.
Man.
And yeah, just record, some outdoor sounds at your house. If you have an instrument, record that. It'll be whatever.
Maybe something that DJ Asshole's doing. Maybe catch find out where he is.
Who knows?
I don't know why I love that idea, that character. As soon as you guys came up with that, I was very much on it.
It was so fun. Like, yeah, it just came out of nowhere because we were talking about like where that character came from, even like when we recorded that.
Yeah.
Of him saying that in the mic and the DJ asshole. That wasn't even doing edits. That was just how he said it on the mic. He did his own stutter effect. The DJ.
It's just good. Yeah.
But yeah, we couldn't even remember it was just messing around. And then that's just what came out.
I mean, this right here is like just a nice, simple playground.
It's just simple.
The way you're doing it.
Yeah, you just have your audio coming in. And then you just mess with the feedback. You can get rid of the loop. Oh, I don't like this loop anymore. It's gone. Bring back in.
Yeah.
What else do we got?
And then if there is something that you come across and you think, shit, I think I want to save that.
Oh.
Does it go to Ableton?
Yeah, I'm recording all of this into an Ableton track here.
Okay, I see.
And also, another thing you can do though is resample on the SP. So I just need to have an open track like this 4 I could record on.
Okay.
Now it's recording this loop. So turn that off. Now we have that over here if you want to save it.
Got it.
So that's another way. That's
see.
a way to save it just on the device.
Do you ever have you tried using non-musical sources?
Yeah, but not much.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was saying, going through the YouTube shorts, those are like non-musical sources.
Mm-hmm.
So like, what is this? Tony Yayo talking about 50 Cent. Talks about 50 Cent and Eminem spending habits.
Get the fuck.
Hold on. Why is it not coming through?
Finally, something's being covered.
All right.
It all looks
Audio.
insane to me.
Oh, I don't have. Okay, record. That's recording.
Oh God. Take a look.
All right, I'm about to just sample some YouTube shorts for a second here. Oh, we got somebody playing a piano.
Sure. Wait, what do you mean? Sure. Wait, what do you mean? Sure. Wait, what do you mean? Sure.
It's a Towel Master massage chair. It's a Towel Master massage chair.
Oh my god. Hell no. What the
Like my back and I can't, my back and I.
Bro, what the fuck? Alright, hold on. Oh my.
Your fucking business. Which side of the bed I wake up on? Which side of the bed I wake up on? Bullshit. You don't tell me you don't know what I'm talking about. You don't tell me you don't know what I'm talking about. You don't tell me you don't know what I'm talking about. You don't tell me you don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, soprano samples.
You don't tell me you don't know what I'm talking about. You don't tell me you don't know what I'm talking about. You don't tell me you don't know what I'm talking about. You don't tell me you don't know what I'm talking about. You don't tell me you don't know what I'm talking about. You don't tell me you don't know what I'm talking about.
It's just fun to mess around with, man. I don't know why so much Tony Yayo and Memphis Bleak shows up in my algorithm.
There have been to just repeat.
Oh dang! I wanted to keep that to just repeat.
Like if you want to, and there's always guys that like the repeat
Yeah, put your sample in tonight if you can. If you think of a sample or something to post, I'll post that in the Discord. Let folks know.
Repeat.
Coming at.
Repeat.
Coming at.
Repeat.
Coming at.
Repeat.
Coming at.
Repeat.
Now it sounds like he's saying beat.
Black.
Buck, we didn't have no tombstone. 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 Buck, we didn't have no tombstone.
Oh, I kind of like this. Yeah. This is kind of crazy. This loop is growing on me. Yeah. That little background vocal.
Or was the chair landing on 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 doing great, brother. Or was the chair landing on or was the chair landing on or was the chair landing on or was the chair dangerous man.
dangerous man as well. Yeah, 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 dangerous man as man.
No, dude. No, dude. No, dude. Stop it. No, dude. How to stop it. No, dude. How to stop it. No, dude. How to stop it. No, dude.
Hey, here's something from Pro Tools. I got some raw Michael Jackson vocals. Crazy. I kind of like that. Kind of like.
This is my main controller. 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 This is my main controller.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, hold on. Don't break. Oh. Ooh. Yeah. Come on. Wavy. I should have recorded the drums. Fuck it. Yeah, so that's feedback loops, man. That's a lot of fun. No doubt. Ooh, that's too loud. Alright, volume warning. What I all got on here? Alright, I have some drums. Yeah. Alright, give me a second here. Looks like audio stopped playing for me again. I don't know why that is. I might just wrap it up here if that's gonna keep happening, because I was maybe gonna cook up another beat But no, I'm gonna leave it here because I don't want to deal with turning that on and off all the time. That's annoying. Yeah, I gotta find out what that technical issue is because I think it's something with the audio core driver. Because I'll get notifications that that's what went missing. So I don't know what the cause of it is, but I think that's what's going on. But yeah, appreciate everybody tuning in. Week 40 cookout, man. God damn it. God damn it. Shout out to my dad for being a part of it. Helping get the sample, playing some great guitar for the sample for this week. And then, you know, being a part of listening and giving feedback to everybody. That's really great. It's a special thing. Special thing we're able to do here. So, appreciate everybody pulling up. Next week, like Bank said, let's do this. We're going to do this sample potluck. So everybody record a sound. We all have cell phones or something, right? You don't need a nice microphone. You can just take your cell phone, go record something outside, record something in the house. Kitchen, I don't know, whatever, a doorknob. It could be whatever, you know. Don't gotta overthink it. But yeah, let's get some recordings. Let's submit one into the Discord sometime in the next couple days, and then we'll just have the ultra beat mashup challenge. I think that'll be dope. I really like the idea. Thank you to everybody again who pulled up, submitted something for this week. Have a good rest of your day, evening, wherever you're watching this at. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.